This video brought to you in part by these fantastic sponsors.
Hey guys, what is up and welcome to the channel. I am the Shotgun Shogun and I have a little bit of Fate Grand Order news for you today. If you haven't taken a look at the news tab in game or on the website, there's an issue regarding Android 10 and some of the things that have gone around about this. My Discord was talking about it a little bit, and I wanted to bring this up so that some of you out there who may not know this can get a little bit of this information. So, Fate Grand Order is currently compatible with Android OS 4.1 to 9.0, which is most Android devices, so there's not too much in the way of issues around that. We're currently testing application performance on Android 10, scheduled to be released soon. Until testing has been concluded, it is possible that the application may not perform correctly after OS update. We will release an update to the application once we have determined that it will perform correctly on Android 10. We ask that users do not update to Android 10 until that time. Just don't. We've had this issue in the past where if you upgraded to a certain one, it literally like locked you out for months, and it was a bad time. And if you do that, you're locked out of it could potentially break your account, and there's going to be no compensation. Hopefully you have your key somewhere and you can put it on a different device. But anyways, in the event that you update the OS before a compatible version of the application is released, customer service may not be able to assist you. As I said, the decision on whether or not to update the OS is up to the individual user. Fate Grand Order is not supported on devices using an Intel CPU. After the application update to guarantee performance on Android 10, it will not be possible to install new versions of the application, and the game will not perform correctly on these devices. So that's going to be a really big yikes. There is a list down here, like down at the bottom of this, and I will link to this so that you can see if your device is on this. Now, one of the reasons why they're potentially doing this and the considerations in the Discord, people I've talked to, is that the newer graphics engine that they're using for JP, that they're moving to or move to, one or the other, also is not going to be supporting this. So there's some rumors, some thinking that they may roll this out for North America as well. We don't know what time, but it does seem like they are prepping for that. So this might be something that we get for, like a Thanksgiving, Christmas, Merry Christmas, here's a graphics update. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that. But the following devices now, a lot of these are like Chromebooks, tablets, which is actually kind of crappy. So if you are thinking about getting a tablet for Fate Grand Order like I have, you will definitely want to look at this list, because you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a tablet for Fate Grand Order and then not be able to play it. So you do have things like the Acer Iconia Tab 8. Let's see, some of the other ones that are looking at in here are some Asus devices, like the Asus Memo Pad. You get a lot of Asus things here. Transformer Pad, Zenfone. Is that an actual phone from Asus? I don't know. I haven't checked it out. But like you've got just so much stuff. What's Clickin' Kids? I need a Clickin' Kids tablet. You got Dell. The Dell Chromebooks aren't going to be working. I wanted to look at the Samsung devices. So here's one big one too, is the Google emulator. Now, I'm wondering how emulators are going to counteract this, like Nox, Mimu, BlueStacks, because if they can't emulate a non-Intel chip, I don't know how that's going to work out. It'll be interesting to see. I use Nox quite regularly, so I will have to reach out to them and see what their plan is on that one. Now, for Google, you've also got the Pixel Slate and the Pixel Book, along with like the Chromebook Pixel, stuff like that. Now, I am glad that like none of the Pixel phones or anything are on here. It's because I have a Pixel phone, and that would make me sad. Although I have considered getting the Pixel Slate, so good thing I didn't get that. Now, down here, obviously, wait, there's an Intel YOLO. There's an Intel YOLO. That is... I hope that is just like a play on the Zolo here and not like, hey, let's get hip with the kids. Greetings, fellow young people. So yeah, one of the things I was personally looking into as soon as I saw this was Samsung devices, because a lot of people that I know get Samsung devices specifically for like side sync and stuff like that. So that would be a huge hit to that. The only Samsung device right now, tablet-wise, is the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 10.1. Thankfully, I have the Tab 4. So that is good. So you can still get some Samsung devices, but I would specifically state that, like, moving forward, we're going to need to be very cognizant of what type of chips that we have. It is really interesting that, you know, the people over at Aniplex DW would move forward with not supporting any sort of Intel chips. I don't know what what the reasoning behind that is, and really like what their plan is, or if there will ever be, support for that in the future. It'll be interesting to see, like I said, how this affects any sort of emulators. I'm sure they always find a way, but with this, it'll be interesting to see if there's any sort of fallout. Now, they did say that it might not work if it's already installed on one of these devices. So the thing is yeah, it might work for a little while, but with it not being able to be even installed on these moving forward, there's gonna be a patch that comes out that's just gonna break it. So if you do have one of these devices, go through, like I said, the link's down there in the description. Go through, just figure out what you've got, and I guess we'll see what they say when that comes out. But like I said earlier, this will probably mean that we're going to be getting that graphics update earlier than expected. So I am super looking forward to that. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure you like, fave, subscribe, all that typical YouTuber stuff. If you want to share this out, get the word out there, because I don't know too many people talking about it outside of, the Discords and things like that. So that would be super helpful for all of the people who may not know this information. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy, homies. Peace.